Hey there, wonderful humans. Have you ever had something super important to tell someone you care about, but when you try to say it, it feels like your tongue just turned into a pretzel? Maybe you wanted to tell your best friend they hurt your feelings, or explain to your parents why you're worried about something, but the words just got stuck somewhere between your brain and your mouth. Well, guess what? You're not alone. Even grown-ups struggle with this all the time. It's like we all have these amazing thoughts and feelings swirling around in our heads like a tornado of emotions, but when we try to let them out, they turn into a jumbled mess of, and never mind. Let's play a quick game. Imagine your thoughts and feelings are like tiny colored fish swimming in a fish tank. That's your brain. Some fish are right at the surface, easy to catch and show to others. These are thoughts like, I'm hungry, or, I love pizza. But then there are these super special fish that like to hide way down at the bottom of the tank. These are our deeper thoughts and feelings, like, I'm scared of disappointing people, or, I wish my sister understood me better. Now, here's where things get interesting. Our brains are like the world's most overprotective security guards when it comes to our deepest feelings. Think about it, have you ever had a really important secret? Remember how careful you were about who you told? Well, our feelings can be like that too. Sometimes we guard them so well that we even have trouble sharing them with people we trust completely. Let me tell you about my friend Alex. Alex had this amazing art teacher who made every class feel like a magical adventure. But when the teacher asked if anyone wanted to share what they loved about the class, Alex suddenly felt like they'd forgotten how to speak. It wasn't because Alex didn't have nice things to say, it was because the feelings were so special and important that sharing them felt scary and vulnerable. Here's something wild. Sometimes we don't share our feelings because we care too much about the person we want to share them with. I know, it sounds backwards, right? But think about it. When was the last time you were nervous about talking to your stuffed animals about your feelings? Probably never. That's because stuffed animals don't talk back, judge us, or change how they think about us based on what we say. But with real people, especially people we really care about, it's different. We start thinking things like, what if they don't understand? What if they think I'm weird? What if this changes our relationship? It's like having 100 little worry gremlins all shouting different what-ifs in our ears at once. Sometimes we also struggle because feelings are just complicated. Like, have you ever been happy and sad at the same time? Maybe you're excited about moving to a new house, but also sad about leaving your old one behind. Trying to explain that to someone is like trying to describe the taste of a color. It's tricky. And here's another thing, sometimes we don't share our feelings because we're still figuring them out ourselves. It's like trying to give someone directions while you're still learning the way yourself. Our feelings can be like a big puzzle, and we might only have a few pieces figured out. But don't worry, I've got some super cool tricks that can help make sharing easier. First up is what I like to call the practice party. Find a quiet spot and practice saying what you want to say out loud. You can talk to your mirror, your pet, or even your favorite plant. It might feel silly at first, but it's like rehearsing for a play. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Sometimes words aren't the best way to share feelings. Maybe you could draw a picture, write a letter, or even make up a song. Think about it. Some of the world's most famous artists and musicians created amazing things because they had feelings they needed to share. Here's another cool trick, the feelings journal. It's like having a private detective notebook for your emotions. Write down what you're feeling and why. Sometimes just seeing our feelings on paper helps us understand them better, which makes them easier to share later. Remember, sharing deep feelings is like building a bridge. It takes time, trust, and sometimes a little courage. But just like a real bridge helps people connect, sharing our feelings helps us connect with the people we care about in amazing ways. Let me share something my friend Jamie did. Jamie was having trouble telling their mom about feeling stressed at school. So they wrote their mom a note and left it on her pillow. The next morning, they had the best talk ever. Sometimes finding a different way to start the conversation is all we need. Think of sharing feelings like growing a garden. You start with a tiny seed of trust, add some patience, sprinkle in some courage, and slowly but surely, beautiful conversations start to bloom. Here's the most important thing to remember: there's no right way to share your feelings. Whether you do it through words, art, music, or interpretive dance, what matters is that you're trying. And the people who really care about you will appreciate that you're sharing, even if it comes out a bit messy sometimes. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, share one way you like to express your feelings when words feel too hard. Maybe you write songs, draw pictures, or do cartwheels. There's no wrong answer. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos about understanding ourselves and each other better. Remember, your feelings are important, and sharing them, even when it's hard, helps make our connections with others even stronger.